Good morning. It's a little bit cloudy today, but the sun's up. I'm up. It's about 7:35 in the morning, and leaving behind the village of Mazgaon, I'm heading towards Torikot. Looking forward to the town of Jumla, the district of Jumla. It's going to be a huge turn on the trail, going all the way down in that corner and winding again all the way up that hill. Looks like a small pass, maybe a village, but yeah, it will take me another half hour. It looks so close, but yeah. Leaving back the village of Mazgaon, nearing Torikot. I think I'm looking at Kagmara Peak right there, very sharp, in the center of the image. I made it up here. I can now see the village of Torikot right there. Should take me about another hour. That's a lot of twists and turns again on the corner and walking all the way to Torikot. Arrive in the village of Torikot. Check it out on this settling down here for lunch in Torikot, inside this hotel, small hotel. And there's a village here. It's a big village. There's a school up there and small hotel. I'm gonna have some noodles. That's amazing. I think today's kukur tiar because the dog is wearing some mala. He just say kak tiar. Today is kukur tiar. I'm inside. She's making fire. Hotel, nomadic hotel once again. I stayed for an hour in Torikot, having lunch and taking rest. It's really been a lazy day. I don't want to walk anymore. Yeah, the road, I wouldn't call this a trail, it's just a vehicle road. Now I'm heading up towards Moria Pass that separates the district of Dolpo and Jumla. When I was in the village in Torikot, I spoke to the drivers of 2 tractors. They were unloading the stuff goods from Jumla here in Torikot, and they will be heading back to Jumla today. As I'm walking along the trail, they should be coming behind me sometime later, and I'll be jumping in onto the tractor and heading towards Jumla. But Jumla will be tonight, late in the evening, so I hope to reach as far as I can before about 5. That should be good enough for me. I know it's gonna be a bumpy ride along this trail, but it's far better than the one in Mustang. Just don't want to walk this road, man. I've had enough of this. Now just the final 5-6 days to Rara Lake, and I just want to take it easy, enjoy, hitchhike if possible because there is vehicle road. Don't want to give so much pressure on my knees and my legs anymore. Yeah, take it slow. And besides, it's the festival of Tihar, you know. Sabaijanalai Tiharko shubhakamana hai. I know by the time this video is out, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be maybe अर्को सालको तिहार हैन. त्यही पनि है. Yeah, make it a good one. Bhaitika आउँदैछ है. I think in the next 2 days. Yeah, looking forward to Jumla and Rara Lake once again. It's gonna be amazing. I've walked about 30 minutes further away from the village of Torikot up to a hilltop here, sunbathing and looking at the vehicle road and casually waiting for one of those vehicles to come to show up. It's only 12:15 in the afternoon, and man, to be honest, I just don't want to walk today. And I should be in Rara Lake about 4 days. Yeah, looking forward to it. Yeah, but what a day. What a trip it has been. What a trek. What a journey. Amazing, amazing. Just love it. Absolutely beautiful. It's been 11 days since Kagbeni, and it's also been 11 days that I haven't washed myself. Looking forward to Jumla, where I will find a nice hotel with the facilities available so I can wash myself. I've slept in villages with the local people, and I think I've been bitten by lots of bed bugs, but I'm fine. But yeah, I think I've been bitten by lots of bed bugs, and you might not want to see this, or you might want to see this, and it's up to you. But it's a total disaster. Definitely lost some weight, maybe 2-3 kilos, not much, but I'm doing absolutely fine. Still going strong. And Nepal is such a laid-back country, laid-back place. The people finally got it right. On the back of a tractor, it's not empty. It's full of dried grass for cattle, and I think it's much better than sitting on an empty vehicle, because this gives you a much better cushion to lay on. It's dusty, but yeah, great. So much better than walking anyway. It's crazy. What a ride! The thrill was short-lived when the vehicle stopped some 15 minutes later and it started unloading the grass. The rest of the journey would be painful. It's absolutely crazy here at the Mori Pass. The vehicle once again stopped to unload the pile of dry wood. They waited here in a small hut where the men started cooking some dried meat for snacks. No one was in rush to keep going. All I could do was to wait patiently. I think I've been on that vehicle for about 3 hours, and I tell you what, man, it was absolutely nuts. I've never been shaken, moved around so much in my life. From Torikot up the pass and down to Chotra, and from Chotra I decided to walk about an hour and a half towards Monigao, where I'll be settling down for the night. That was some brisky walk from Chotra to Monigao, which I have arrived now. It's very close to 6 p.m. again, but yeah, finally arrived. Feel safe, feel happy. It's a bit cold here because I'm only wearing a t-shirt. Seems like a big village, huh? Good morning. Last evening I was looking for the village of Monigao, which happened to be on the hill slope over there, and I ended up here in Manisangu. Yeah, now I'm heading towards Kurigao, Gotichor, and finally Jumla. I should be there in the afternoon. It's gonna be a short day of walking. The terrain was familiar in my memory of many villages in the Tarai regions of Nepal, as well as the hill villages. The trail eased off, passing through small villages spread across the trail. The smell of the morning sun, the smoke from the chimneys, the sound of birds, and the soothing river all awaken in its beauty. The day had begun. Some horses and some sheep, and arriving here at Gotichor. What a beautiful landscape. Reminds me of Scotland. Pine trees on the slopes, huge farmland and ships. After some time I arrived at Gotichor, which was a huge grassland surrounded by pine forests and hills, rivers running through, and a few houses scattered. It looked like a getaway resort, a beautiful place to be at. I've just arrived up here at a hill which looks like a pass above Gotichor, which I just came from, heading towards Jumla, which must be at maximum about 4 hours away from here, downhill all the way to the city center. I've been slowing down tremendously since Dolpo. Lots of walking, perhaps it's also because of the trail and my body is just tired. But yeah, there is some more walking to do until Rara Lake, 2 more days. I can now see lots of villages spread across the valley down below. I'm quite not sure if the one in the far corner is Jumla. We'll find out that in a few hours. I did more river crossings and walked through villages from Gotichor. Yesterday I showed you all of my bites from bed bugs, and I did have my own sleeping bag, a sleeping mat, and if you're traveling over the remote areas of Nepal and have your sleep system with you, then do not be lazy like me to use it, okay? Take it out, use it for the night, and the next morning pack it in again. And now you'll be sleeping in villages and you might feel homely, or for any other reasons. But if you have your own sleep system, use it. But if you're traveling to remote areas of Nepal, then do bring your own sleeping bag, at least, at the very least, eh? Crossing a steel bridge in a while. It's 2:30 in the afternoon, and I've arrived here in the town of Jumla. I gotta look for a hotel first, settle down here for the day, get some rest for the rest of the day. Yeah, but finally here. It's a big town. It's dusty. Concrete buildings. Yeah, Jumla. Arrival late in 2 days. Jumla is the district headquarters. It's a busy city, alive from dawn till dusk. Soon I found myself in a quiet area of the town. She's making silk roti for the first time. The hype of TR was at its peak since the final days of the festival was nearing. Silk rotis were mass produced, one of the delicious food served during Nepalese festival. It was the night of Lakshmi Puja, or the night of lights. Some kids were playing firecrackers outside.